Hi, I'm Bob with Wolfe Ridge. Guys, today we are getting ready for yet another show. This weekend we will be at the Northstar Expo in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. We are smack dab in the middle of show season. But what I wanted to do in this video today is introduce someone new to the Wolfe Ridge family. I want to welcome Zach Goeppinger, and we're going to sit down on this trailer here and have a quick talk. So Zach joined us in May of this year, and Zach is actually part of the extended Wolfe Ridge family, if you will. He is Chris's cousin. But that's not why he got the job. He got the job because he's got a lot of business experience, and he was hired on as our business operations manager. So if you guys call, there's a chance that you might end up talking to him, whether it be about logistics, about day-to-day business operations. He's been a huge addition to the Wolfe Ridge family here at the factory. And yeah, I just wanted to make this video to introduce Zach and let you talk about kind of your history too.
Awesome. Yeah, Chris and I grew up together, splitting wood with Grandpa. Which, you know, is the inspiration behind the #1 that came out of Chris's garage. So I'm only upset with Chris over not coming up with this idea when we were splitting with Grandpa. So thanks, Chris, for waiting a little bit to do that. You know, I'm just really excited to be able to, you know, work alongside of a great team that has a product that has a lot of heart in it and a lot of people have enjoyed. It's a Wisconsin company, American made, from my hometown. And I get to work with my family, so I mean, what more could you want?
Yeah, and I know since you started, there's already been a lot of processes that have ended up getting streamlined and improved upon. And I think at first you kind of met some resistance probably in a few areas, but I think in the long run and even now, like, stuff has gotten a lot better in a few aspects of the business. So I'm looking forward to seeing how we can continue to grow that aspect of things.
Yeah, I think the most important part is that what the customer's needs are at the heart of everything we do. Right?
Absolutely.
Any type of innovation we have is because, you know, customers want it, need it. It'll make your life easier. Obviously, as you know, Chris had said in his interview with in the Woodyard with other Chris, we can't necessarily accommodate every little nick and knack that people want to ask for, but if it's going to make a big impact on people's day to day and save your back so you can keep doing the thing you love with splitting the wood and making awesome fires out in the backyard, you know, we'll try to accommodate best we can.
Yeah, one of the biggest things with these products is, and this is one of the things that Chris has always kind of sold it on too, is that if you get a machine, you're already splitting firewood and you're using something that's got a 15-second cycle time, well now, you know, you want to go out and do more things with family, get out on the boat, go camping, do whatever. Well, getting a machine like this, take that time in half, you know, that you were spending on your wood, and you get more time with family and friends then. So that's the idea. That's the name of the game, you know? Yeah,
absolutely. And, you know, as far as any experience like ordering and all things like that, you know, I would hope that everything is as, you know, frictionless as possible for everybody. But if there's parts of our ordering or anything of that nature, feel free to give a shout to our phone number you see on our website and ask for Zach and let me know. I want to know what's important to you all insofar as your experience working with Wolfe Ridge, and then we'll work collaboratively as a team to make it happen for you.
Yeah, and the website contact form also will go to, it goes to 4 of us here at the factory, and that's one of the best ways to get a hold of us all at the same time. So if you wanted to get directed to a certain person, like Zach is saying, you know, put in that contact form, this is for Zach, and, you know, give your information there. Well, let's talk about what we are bringing to the Northstar Expo. This is only one of the trucks and trailers. The other truck and trailer is actually at my house, ready to roll from there. But Nick will be driving this truck and trailer, and on here we have 3 of the Wolfe Ridge 28 Pro X, and all 3 of those are already sold. There's a 22 RS with a log lift on there. That is available for pickup at the Northstar Expo yet. Then we have a Kindlet Pro, and this Kindlet Pro is running off of tractor hydraulics, or you can hook it to a skid steer, or in our case for this show, we will be running it off of the Wolfe Ridge Wolfpack hydraulic power pack, which I need to get information on the website for that yet, but we wanted to do some testing with it and see if it could handle running the Kindlet Pro. It runs the Kindlet 200 very well, and we tested this yesterday with a few rounds and it did great. I want to touch on the import side of things too, because we did the video last week with Yappa, and we had a lot of positive comments and we had some concerns as well. I want everybody to know that bringing in these other brands from overseas is part of our overall growth strategy here at Wolfe Ridge. So we will be, at some point in time, able to build this equipment here with different agreements from a couple of these manufacturers. So as an example, Firewood has agreed to work with us where we could build some of the frames here, and we're working on that same kind of agreement with Yappa as well. So as it stands right now, those import brands have already added 2 job positions here at the factory, and that's going to continue to bring more into Wolfe Ridge and give you guys, the customers, a better selection for your firewood yard. We do have a couple units left for the Paul Bunyan show that are not yet sold. Right now, we've got about 2 semi-loads of stuff heading down that way for the first week in October. If there's something that you're looking for, give Ben in sales a call. I'll make sure to leave those numbers in the description, and the contact form on the website is always there. At the bottom of every product page, we have an inquiry section. So if you have a quick question on any of our machines and you don't see the information, just ask us there. You don't have to put much information there, just your name, phone number, and whatever the brief question is. We had 2 dealer loads leave last week, and you can see we've got another dealer load getting ready to head out the door here. Guys, as always, if you'd like more information on any of the Wolfe Ridge products, please check out the website. There you can find all of the tech specs, pricing, photos, videos, dealer locator, event schedule, and more. Again, the next show after this Northstar Expo is the Paul Bunyan show, and it's going to be huge, guys. So visit the events page to get more information on that. I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for the support. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on what's next at Wolfe Ridge.